with that, you're still planning some tours here in the UK towards the end of the month. How are you going to fit all that in?
I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. Well, like I said, I have a lot of help. So, and thank goodness, the booking agent, the promoters, everyone does their part, and we just another collaboration. Everybody comes together. The itinerary and everything is done in advance, so everything should run smoothly. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
How did you manage during during the whole lockdown and stuff? Well, as a creative person, what was it like for you?
It was well, the lockdown was bad. I mean, that was a crazy time. But
Mm.
I have my studio. I have my studio in my home, so I was able to continue recording, and that was a godsend, a blessing. But yeah, that was a rough time. Because I'm so excited now going back on the road. I'll be back in the UK the 27th, and I haven't I haven't traveled overseas in 2 years. I've done dates. I'm doing dates now in the States, but it has been still 2 years, I think. Yeah, this year I started the beginning of the year, going back on the road here in the US. But you learn to appreciate it. I did anyway. The little things that you would take for granted with the
Yeah.
traveling and meeting people and the different things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you come with a band, or do you normally rely on a house band, or what?
So this time I'm doing the in Manchester on the 28th and Jazz Cafe on the 29th, and I'll have a band. The promoter gets a band
Okay.
for me. Well, they're a band. It's the UK band. I've worked with them before. Most of the guys, I send them my music and they learn the music. We get together a couple days before the show and put the whole show together.
Yeah.
Then we, hit the stage.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you ever get to behind the piano and sing, or is it just
It's no, because and that's something I really want to do, but I haven't had like a setup yet where I could sit behind the piano and play and go back out because uh I guess the vocal point and so I'm not comfortable, I think, yet enough to go from the piano, then get back out on the mic and working the crowd up again. And, you know, but that is something that I would want to do, like a really just a nice set, just sitting at the piano, maybe piano and drums and guitar, maybe, but, a stripped down set.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
something I would really like to do.
Yeah, I mean, because we, as I said, when we started, as I said, the vision of you playing piano and that and coming to my life, subsequently we've got Alicia Keys that does a lot of that, and
Right. Yes.
I guess we start to appreciate the artistry here we've got Ed Sheeran, who gets sometimes strips everything down with his guitar and performs, or
Yeah.
Adele will sometimes do a couple of
Mhm.
songs with just somebody playing the piano, and
Mhm.
so you can see how that intimate vibe just really draws us in.
Yeah. Yeah.
In so, but as you said, it takes being not, I don't want to say practice, but it takes just getting back into the vibe of performing like that.
Yeah, to me, it's like a different mindset. That's why I said if I did something like, or when I do something like that, it would be a set, like maybe 4 or 5 songs or 3 or 4 songs, and not just one song. And now you're back, and the tempo is back up at 120, and your mind is in another place
Okay,
because
okay.
you gotta, the tempo's changed, the vibe in the room has changed, and
Yeah,
everything. So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's it's, as I said, it's something that's hopefully I can get to see you when you do come. Even though I'm about an hour away from London, but it'd be really fascinating to be able to get to see you perform. I mean, especially after all this time and stuff.
Wow, yes, that would be great.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I always end my interviews by asking my guests that if you were stuck in an elevator and you had to watch a movie before they get you out, what would be your movie of choice that you'd want to watch while you're just killing time kind of thing?
Oh my goodness, my daughter would laugh. Black Panther. She says, she's like, Mom, how many times are you gonna watch that movie?
Okay.
I love that movie. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
That's
Yes.
really
I mean, it was yeah, I mean, goodness, it was an amazing film, and I mean,
hmm
especially when we look at what happened to Chad afterwards and
Yeah,
stuff.
yes,
Um
yeah.
and I think we're kind of forever coming out in November, we'll sort of, you know, then decided not to replace him, so it would be that they would say that he has passed on in the film. So, but it was a really powerful film.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. I love those kind of films.
yeah. Then what's your all-time sort of favorite song by from any other,
Oh,
artist out a song? If you had that one song that you're of all the songs you would say, okay, yeah, this, I really.
Stevie Wonder, as around the sun, the earth knows she's revolving.
Wow, I don't think I've heard that one. Okay.
Yeah, you had to. As around the sun, the earth knows
Oh
she's
yeah.
revolving. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I love that song.
Actually
Yeah.
sounds similar to Bobby Caldwell's song in some ways.
Same laid back melody, the warmth of it and everything.
Yeah.
hmm
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because he was around that time when your song was out. He was also big in Nigeria but it was a very similar type of, just as I said, the lines between what is R&B and pop. So with George
hmm
Michael, we were just consuming all at the same time. So that's why, as
Right.
I said, internationally, it would have been like just another big song. We didn't. The lines were very blurred at the time, unlike now, where it was pretty much his hip hop, his R&B,
Right.
his gospel. It's all in little pockets and stuff.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I guess finally, what do you think about the sort of the music scene now, especially R&B, being sort of gobbled up by hip hop and almost very little small outlets and stuff.
You know, it's a good thing with the internet and the different outlets for independent artists, for artists in general. I think that's a good thing. I think that with the technology and with the people being artists being able to make their own music and distribute their own music, I think that's a good thing. But it also opens up the door for anybody and everybody to make music or say it's music and put it out there. And so now we're just consumed with music. It's just an abundance of music. But there's a lot of very, very good artists that's out here and trying to break through all the noise and the clutter. So I think it's a good thing. It's just you have to just find the right people or the right thing for you to really break through the noise, is what I really think.
Yeah. Okay. And with that, Joyce, I mean, it's definitely been a privilege for me to speak with you. And when should we expect your new album? Because you said September. Do you have a sort of a date in mind, or
I don't have a date. I'm just September of
September?
this year.
September.
Of
And
this year.
but Do for Love is out now, available on all streaming services. I
Yes.
guess there's a sort of is there a lot of the our viewers tend to watch music videos or watch listen to their songs on YouTube compared to Spotify and stuff. Do you
Okay.
have a sort of even a video of the song, even if there's even like a lyric video or something out on YouTube?
The lyric video is coming for the
Okay.
song. It's not out yet, but it is coming. We're working on the lyric video.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, a lot of our viewers who are generally in the 40s tend to say, they said when we did a poll as to where do you consume music now, they said YouTube. I think it
Oh,
was over
okay.
45%. Some
Okay.
Spotify, but
Uh-huh.
mainly YouTube, because it's like they're on there, they listen to it, and so that's where they're
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't. I have Spotify, but I don't play it, and so I
Oh,
mainly would listen to stuff on YouTube.
okay.
Because yeah, it's easy access, easy just to search, find it, and play, as
Right, you're
opposed to
right.
Spotify. If you don't have the subscription, then you can't. Yeah.
Right, 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 absolutely. But yeah, it's coming soon, very soon. Very soon.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yes, yes.
yeah, once it's out, I'll be sure to really as sort of time when this comes out to when that's out, and also
Okay.
also when your new album does come out, so it just really gets us all tuned in
Okay.
and to be able to support, because it's great to see that you're back, you're making music, and
Yeah.
as I said, I listen to a lot of your songs about love, and you're my all in all, and all these sort of things, and when we reflect on what we're listening to now, there are the songs that we're getting aren't as edifying, and so that's
Yeah.
why we reflect back on our on legacy songs, which
Okay.
really had a different message and really inspiring, and really
Mhm.
fulfilling, and so that's hence we're hopeful that we're getting more of that type of positive love music coming from
Yes.
you.
Yeah. Oh, yes, for sure. The new album is full of positive, the love songs, for sure. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm excited
Yeah,
about
well, I definitely am, and so with that, I definitely appreciate it. I just hopefully we didn't keep I didn't keep you all too long and stuff.
it. Oh, okay. I enjoyed you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thanks, Joyce. And as I said, hopefully I get to see you in London.
Yeah.
And I will, as I said, I'll work with your management company just to make sure that we maximize this interview when the album's out, so that it just does generate the attention and the buzz that it deserves.
Oh, excellent. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks
I
very much.
enjoyed you.
Thanks
Okay.
very much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey everyone, I want to thank you for being part of Halftime Chats. This new update is really about our membership, and I'm really excited to be able to fully launch the membership page. There will be things like full interviews from day one. As soon as the interview drops, you get access to it without any ads on it. There'll be some exclusive member-only videos that will just be some behind-the-scenes stuff, and some other things that we will never be broadcast. For some members, you can be able to get actually two interviews, because I do have a backlog of almost 7 or 8 interviews that I don't even know when I'm going to be able to broadcast them. So you're able to get at least some of those up front, and some just behind the scenes stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that I have never been able to talk about or release. For anyone else, the videos will still be the same, over a week or a week and a half or 2 weeks, depending on how long it is. So everything stays the same. The polls stay the same. The community chats, the community stuff stays the same. But I think with the membership stuff, I'm able to add a little bit more and invest a lot more time and energy in really supporting the members. So I do hope you come on that ride with me. I appreciate the support, and this will just help me to continue to invest in taking things to the next level. Take care.
I begin to